By 1946, there were 400,000 German POWs in Britain. 127,000 of them had already been prisoners of war in America and were transferred here to repair the damage done to Britain by their side. From D-Day onwards, they trooped into the reception centres, thousands at a time, to be screened and processed, the dishevelled remains of a once victorious army.
You were given big sheets of papers with answers, give your answers to this, that and the other, I can't just remember exactly what was on it. And then you were graded, sort of white, grey or black. White means you were completely anti-Nazi. Grey was you were half-half. Black where you were completely Nazi, yeah. My grade came out as grey. For what reason, I don't know. But the questions that were on the things were, what did you think of Hitler and so on? Well, naturally, you gave your own opinion. I said, well, after his early success, everybody followed him and so on. Now, whether I got a grade because I said that, I don't know. But anyway, that's water under the bridge now, isn't it?
British policy was to denazify and re-educate the POWs before sending them home. In overall charge of re-education in the camps was Henry Falk, a Scottish grammar school master who'd been an intelligence officer in the war and spoke fluent German. At 96, he still vividly remembers their state of mind at the time.
To the Germans of those days, Nazism, patriotism, and being a German were one solid fact. You were born a German, therefore you were born a National Socialist. Their world had broken up. They had been taught by Hitler to look upon his reign as a 1,000-year empire. They believed in Hitler. He was to them a knight in shining armour who was going to make the world a better place. They believed that.
Well, you just couldn't digest it, what it meant, because to me Hitler was something firmly placed, without Hitler, what was Germany? And we had lost the war, and we knew that Germany was now occupied, that the armies, the Red Army and the American Army had met on the River Elbe, and what is happening to our loved ones. So it was a kind of hopelessness. No one wanted to talk about it.
When I became a POW, I was on one hand very glad the war had finished. I was dejected, not knowing what was coming, how the English would react.
They very quickly have sympathy for the underdog. Cheer up, mate, it could be worse.
Ernest Neild had just been demobbed from the RAF.
I don't know. I didn't feel any animosity towards them at all, really. I just, as I say, the war was over, finished. Like the end of the game, you can't go on like that. Can you living like that? You've got to go forward, hopefully.